Welcome to episode 40 of Hippies and Pancakes. As usual, I got my brother DJ Q Ways with me.
What's going on?
I got D with me.
Hey everybody.
And hey, this episode 40, hey, 50 gonna be a party, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to pop a bottle on 50 though, I ain't gonna lie, because I'm halfway to 100 by then. But yeah, what you was talking about, bro? You said about what Quando Rondo song, right?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that, man? Because I got a lot of mixed reviews from different people.
All right, so I'm gonna stand on anything that I say too. Um, I don't want nobody to feel disrespected about this because I care that somebody did die in a situation. All right, so I'm not trying to be insensitive about this situation, but the shit that he was saying was, at the end of the day, he still gotta make it home. You know what I'm saying? And if that was anybody else or any other situation, I guess it would probably be understood, or you can't understand it. I know I heard him talking about like how the fans basically is the ones that just do all the police work. He ain't say nothing that wasn't true. Now, do I think he should have dropped the song? No,
Yeah.
no. I think that was ill timed. But then I can't tell a grown ass man what to do either. You see how this keep going back and forth?
Yeah.
That shit fucked up. But it's like it ain't. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
I
I'm
want
listening.
to weigh in because it's like I listened to what he said and he talking about you gotta make it home. Yeah, that's true, but dog, ain't nobody had no guns up, and I understand
No, but
like
look, he ain't bust the gun.
right, but that's what I'm saying. So it's like
His shooter bust the gun, but what's the shooter job?
it's like
That, that's what I'm saying. You can't even talk about this without even looking like you about to offend somebody. Like that's why it's like really nothing to say because
it's not
that's a
not
double-edged
yes
sword.
yeah, but nah, it's like come on, man, like yeah, but you shooting over nothing, and it's like I don't agree with that. Like from how
Yeah,
I
he
come
ain't had
up,
to bust his gun,
you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
but we don't know that. We wasn't there.
nah, I understand, but from the alleged reports, if the alleged reports are true of everybody, what his manager said, with everybody, the statements that everybody said, it was unnecessary. And it's like, yeah, the shoot is the shoot, but the shoot is the shoot when shooting is necessary. And I mean, I don't know. I can fight, so I don't know.
I'm gonna
I'd
I'm gonna
rather.
say
Mm,
I'm gonna say that shit fucked up. Hey, nah, bro, you called me earlier this week. Well, I called you earlier this week and we talked.
Oh yeah, I already know what you about to go.
Listen, right? I watched this shit, okay? I watched the Jeezy and the Gucci shit, okay? Listen, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna say this on Hippies and Pancakes. I'm a Jeezy fan. I'm still a Jeezy fan. Always gonna be a Jeezy fan. We already y'all should have knew. Y'all should have figured I was a Jeezy fan when I told y'all I didn't know a lot of Gucci songs.
one.
Remember when the episode when we had what's his name damn what's brother name that was on here? It's gonna come to me. But I told y'all I ain't know a lot of Gucci songs for real. I ain't really listened to a lot of Gucci growing up. I watched the joint and I was expecting to see I don't know what the fuck I was expecting to see. Them niggas grown as shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga I was rooting for represented how I thought he should represent. You feel me?
Who, Jeezy?
Yeah, cause he started the fucking Gucci started the whole battle with
This
you
song.
know what I'm saying with Truth. Yeah, like but it's like it's expected, but then I ain't gonna lie, his performance on it wasn't there. Like I was like, at least if you gonna do the motherfucker, do the motherfucker. You feel me? Like he ain't really know all the words. He was just letting it play. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know how the battles go, but Jeezy knew his shit. Jeezy was looking sweet.
So you say Jeezy won?
I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't. You know, with that battle with that one is it wasn't about a. They already was beefing back in 2005. You feel me? Like I already seen it.
Right.
So it's not exciting to see the same niggas fight again. It's like a Holyfield fucking Tyson rematch. It's like I mean, okay.
Well, my thing is because the situation with Pookie Low, R.I.P. to that him, but the guy that Jeezy killed, the guy that supposedly Jeezy sent and Gucci killed, and it's a big thing, he killed your man that you sent to kill him, and y'all standing across from each other. That's why it was a big.
But yeah, so it's like. And it was a big deal because of all the violence that was going on in the South, especially in hip hop. You feel me? Like
Right.
we really could have lost 3 people last week, but we lost 2. You feel me? Like, and that shit was looking real hectic. And along with that, niggas was thinking, man, it's never going to happen, and it happened. That's just like niggas ain't think Nas and Jay-Z was gonna ever stop beefing. You feel
Well,
me? Like,
I mean, I'm just saying, but this is the only, like, Nas and Jay-Z, all that shit is all right. He smashed his baby mom, but that shit ain't about nothing for real. All that other rap shit don't really be about nothing.
but this really about something, right?
Yeah,
I
like, cause
mean, I
it's
understand that,
even
but this really about something that don't even that I feel like can't concern the fans' opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not our business. That's some shit they did. If they want to hash that out, thank you. We appreciate y'all for not wanting to kill each other. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we appreciate y'all for not wanting to kill each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. But other than that, I don't know. Like,
I mean, because when I was, going when it was all this shit was happening, like it's a lot. It's so many layers to it. You know what I mean? Because like Jeezy, like all right, Coach K is Jeezy's former manager.
right.
Gucci's
And he
former
always
manager.
did with Gucci.
No, that's the other half of Quality Control, P and Coach
Right,
K.
I know Coach K. He always be with Gucci, like on his Instagram. I be saying it.
Right. So he was managing Gucci, then he was managing Jeezy, then he was managing Jeezy, then he wasn't managing none of them. But and then like Gucci man smacked him or something. Like when he left him, then it's a lot of layers to this shit. You know what I mean? And like from what I was hearing, like it was so deep that like because they were so big in the city, each of them, you know what I mean? Like it was like real street shit going on based upon it.
Right.
Because if you roll with Gucci man and they beefing and then you know what I mean, it's like almost the city was divided. So
I mean, cause look, I appreciate them doing this shit, but I appreciate them doing that shit on the strength that it take a lot for niggas to even. For that, it showed that if you got that much tension and hatred towards another nigga that you try to get him killed and that you kill somebody that he sent and you can stand in the same room as them niggas where y'all both can kill each other right now and y'all didn't.
right.
Anything is possible with what we can do for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for us, not fuck a whole fuck the outsiders that swarm to hip hop. Who hip hop is started by and for.
Right.
That shit said a lot. Like nigga, Blood and Crip. Nipsey already showed us Blood and Crip can do that. You feel me? Whopping fucking Jeezy just told us that. Look, nigga, squash that shit. Let that shit go. You feel me? Like
All right.
I
Question.
ain't saying I'm saying forgive, don't forget.
Will Lil Durk do a song with NBA?
Little dirt.
Yeah.
Why is that a question? Like I don't know nothing about nothing. Why is that a question?
So Lil Durk's King Von, man.
right?
Quando is NBA man. It was a whole beef about that.
Quando, oh, they
He
beefing,
with
I don't
Young
see
Boy,
it happening.
huh?
I
huh?
don't see it happening.
I mean, eventually, they still young, and these just like look how long this beef was lasting. This beef lasted 15 years. With Gucci and Jeezy, like they still young, and if they get to survive it, you know what I'm saying, they might come to amends. You know, I hope so, cause I like both of them, and I ain't no young boy like no young kid, so ain't nobody gonna be like, oh, you can't like this person and this person. Like, yeah, I do. Like, I do. I like both of them. They make pretty good music to me. But nah, I don't know, man, cause I don't even know what the fuck happened, man. That shit y'all like a taboo whole topic in itself. Like I don't really even want to talk about that shit, cause I don't know how I feel if a nigga kill my man, my man. Like I mean, I do know how I'ma feel,
Yeah, because
but
that's what I'm saying. Because it's the same with Jeezy. Because Jeezy, his man got killed.
right, but he sent his man. So technically he just flat out owe Gucci an apology. If you want to be real, Gucci ain't. I mean,
Who
just
Jeezy
tell a
owed
nigga
Gucci the
sorry.
apology.
Yeah, Jeezy owe
Yeah.
Gucci an apology. Like, look, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for two things. I'm sorry that I sent somebody to kill you, and I'm also sorry that you had to kill somebody that you ain't never killed nobody, but never probably no killer before that day, and I had to make you a killer. You know what I'm saying?
Buried him in the by the middle school. Buried him by the school.
That's what he said.
Yep.
Nah, that's what happened.
He
They
bur-
the body was found buried. He didn't just get killed, he got buried.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, it happens, man. I don't know. Who you think off based off the song, so you think Jeezy won?
Yeah.
Jeezy got more hits.
I mean, they ain't even play everything though. I think cause
Nah,
that
Jeezy was playing the hits though. He didn't even play no Boys in the Hood shit. You remember when Jeezy was Boys
he
in the
played
Hood?
one,
You
I
Play
remember
one
think.
that
of.
shit?
He played
He
one of.
played one.
What he played? 5 in the morning?
Nah,
Nah, the first one, Boys in the Hood. But what I'm saying is, so like, cause Gucci Man, he wasn't even trying to. He didn't play a lot of shit he could have played, but he played not all of them, but he played his biggest diss records. Round one on round one. I thought that was clever because I got the fucking mixtape when the Gucci Man versus G. I got that shit on the hard drive right now. You know what I mean? But so because Jeezy didn't play the response, and his response was hard. Like Jeezy made diss records against Gucci, but he didn't play none of them. You know what I mean?
I
So
knew we,
huh?
I knew we was gonna have this debate, so I knew I was gonna have to hit this debate from another angle because I knew you was gonna have this to say because you listen to Gucci.
I listened to both of them.
Who grew up better?
Who who grew
Who
up?
transitioned to their adulthood and they rap better? Like Jeezy,
So
I just listened to the recession too. Bro,
well,
the intro give me chills.
I no, see that's it's about perspective because I think they both transitioned and grew up amazingly, but the thing that Gucci Man did and can't nobody take away, Gucci Man put on all your favorite rappers out of Atlanta, damn near. Okay, Young Thug, Migos,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
shit, more people. I'm blanking. Uh,
Waka.
all them fucking little baby. Keep going. It's more. He was about to sign with fucking Gucci Man when he got out, and then P was like, "Damn, nigga, you with me now?" Who else? It's a whole bunch of them.
Future. Rocco.
Nah, that was Rocco. But I mean, I'm just saying, like Gucci
Oh,
Man,
and my man, Fan America Goon, Rollo.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's my
like
boy.
you don't have the same, you know what I'm saying, glow up as far as with Jeezy, he grew up himself. He like you said, he on half for Atlanta. Yeah, I mean,
That nigga,
he's
that nigga
what
was
he's
on that time
talking
when he
about,
started CTE, that corporate thugging shit.
right? What he's talking about is more what I'm aligned with. But you know what I'm saying? Gucci Man still has the tree of his fruit, you know what I mean, that he can show off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
like
you
he
can
put
talk
these
about,
niggas on.
yeah, say, bro, this is me. All my children, like you said, all my children, all these rappers is all my children. Ain't nobody said shit about it.
I mean, yeah, that's true. So it's like this no low key. This like a pocket big like argument. Like who is his purpose at this point? His purpose at this point. I'm saying Jeezy played all of his in the songs that I knew that made me like the snow, man. My man said big snow, nigga.
His DJ
Big
one,
snow, nigga.
his DJ was going harder than everybody.
Hey, his DJ was going in, wasn't he? His
His
DJ had him
DJ was
right.
going harder than everybody. He said, "We run the room, big snow, nigga."
Yeah, fuck you. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. In the beginning, like as soon as it started, I was like, man, here it go. Look Gucci. Look at Gucci, man. Why he doing this, man? He's like,
You
this
gotta
my
play
show,
round
nigga.
one. You gotta play if you got a
He
song
did,
that's named
he
round
did,
one.
he did, right? I think that shit would have been more hype. A battle like that, Quarantine Job watered that bitch down. Imagine that shit on a big stage, bruh.
I mean, cause
Like,
I felt it. I felt the shit, and that's where verses is going. Once verses become concerts, man, that shit's gonna be crazy. But I felt this shit when he has a song round one, Gucci Man versus Jeezy. How do you don't play that round one?
okay.
Like literally, I have this fucking mixtape. It came out
Last
fucking
time I
15.
checked, I was the man on these streets. Niggas call me residue. I leave blowing these beats. God damn. How you going? Oh, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a Jeezy fan to the core, bro. That's my nigga, bro. I like Young Jeezy since back in the day, bro. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
fuck with Jeezy. Nah, I
I
fuck with
wanted a
Jeezy. That's my
snowman
man.
shirt and all that shit back in the day, bro. Stop
Nah,
snitching
they
shirt, all
banned
that.
that shit.
All that.
That
They
shit was
banned all
crazy.
that. We couldn't get none of that.
Yeah, I was out of school, but they still banned it in the school.
Yeah, we couldn't wear none of that shit in school. I needed all of that. Fuck they was talking about.
Yeah,
I
no
needed a
snow
stop
bans.
snitching shirt, all that shit. I
He
ain't even
he
gonna lie, man. Go ahead.
go ahead. Nah, I'm
No,
saying
go ahead.
he up here, he really did have when he came out 2005 that summer, like literally all the cars everywhere. That's all you heard. Thug Motivation 101. That
Yeah,
shit.
cause he had that motherfucker joint with Akon. Lord, that
Yeah.
motherfucker. If you looking for me, you can find me. I was on the town. That shit crazy. Hey, I wasn't even in the street. How was a soul survivor so young, bro? I was young as shit. I wasn't even in the street surviving like that. I was real life feeling that. Hey, bro, for some reason, bro, when that music was coming out, I just knew I was gonna be involved in the streets, bro. That boom, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap. I'm on the oh shit. I'm about to be in the kitchen, fucking them up.
And see what people was clowning Jeezy on how he was dressed, but he was dressed how BMF dressed when they was in the clubs in 2005 to. So if you don't know that, you people's like, oh, he dressed like, whatever, Gucci Mane son them. He got all the
They be
Gucci on.
they be trying to play though, but that nigga is the FBI, the government tried to kill the BMF, and look what he did. Look, like that nigga was. Niggas don't realize he was really, really in that shit, really active
Yeah.
with getting like involved in that shit.
That's why in the song he say, you meet your bitch. You meet your bitch. But then
But how?
well, I mean, because he the boss, I guess. I don't know. But that's how
I'm
they,
saying
if you
Luther
work,
Vinci, if anybody was that like the one that was ain't going nowhere for real with the music and
he was the one under BMF Records. Or I think it
right.
was BMF Records. Yeah, he was the one that was signing them. But he still, Jeezy definitely still had the support of BMF 100%,
Yeah, yeah.
1000%. But
But
I mean,
they both was in the BMF paperwork though, Gucci and Jeezy.
but see, this the thing, and I heard somebody had a take. It was like, all right, so Gucci Man went up against Jeezy and the whole BMF basically. You know what I mean? Like he went at them and he survived because he, like you said, Jeezy was a part of it,
They fell in '05 though.
right? But it's still, you know what I
That's
mean?
when the beef started. Is when they failed. By the time we got so icy, BMF was on their way out. That was over with. That's when all them shootings
Nah.
happened in
So Icy, they
DC when
was
they had
still
to
out.
play up. Yeah,
So Icy,
that's
they
when
was
they
still
had.
out.
They was still out.
Yeah. So Icy, they
I'm
was still
saying
out.
like right after that. That's the song that blew niggas up for real. For that like really got niggas on both of them for real.
They got locked up. They was out. Was he still out when Jeezy first album? Look at Q. Can you look up when Jeezy album came out and when Meech got locked up?
I'm telling you, bro, I think they went
Think
out
they
in
was still
'05.
out.
Cause they was here. Remember when the playoffs was in DC?
Yeah.
They was here during
You
that
mean the
shit. Remember with the
All-Star
shooting
game?
and all that. The All-Star game, yeah, not the playoffs, the
Yeah.
All-Star game.
Yeah, I know exactly what you were talking about. When DC Live and they covered the shit, they covered the whole street with the tent.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was down there.
I wasn't down there. I just know, I've been around.
I'm
I
old
was
man.
outside.
I was outside, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's different from
I,
me.
I was right next to outside looking. I was like, what they doing outside? Can't wait till
No,
my
I
turn.
couldn't get in either though. I couldn't get in, but I was out there. You feel me? Like I normally could get in this shit because of my people, but for that, because everybody was in from the city or whatever, nah, they couldn't make it work. So not for that one. But I was down there.
Man, bro, I love this city, bro. I'm glad I ain't from somewhere in the middle of nowhere, bro. Everybody come here, famous people, presidents, queens, dukes and shit,
We get the
archbishops and shit.
we get the fucking reputation as a party town. Like motherfuckers come, they love DC women. Like that's anybody that come, they'll marry like the athletes and shit. Whenever they come
Yeah,
to DC, they're gonna end up with a DC ass baby mom, like a chick from the city. You know what I
like
mean?
me.
Oh yeah.
You can't even be a celebrity if you ain't got a DC baby mom. See, you're bullshit.
Oh no, bad.
You're bullshit.
Oh no.
She all kind. She all. Hey, yeah, girls from DC be all fake kind of foreign too. I'm telling you, they be all kind of foreign, but they really are. They really do be exotic. They just don't know. You know, the whole time Indians used to live on the Potomac.
Yeah,
They probably used to meet with the slaves that lived down Bird Farms. hmm
yeah,
That's why everybody be looking like they look it.
yeah.
Fake Indian and shit.
Man, the bloodlines is deep.
Niggas got rebel blood here. That's why.
Yeah, I'm looking
Some of
for
that
some more
shit,
of that gear too.
huh?
That runaway blood.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm about to I'm about to try to look for a vendor and get some like, you know what I'm saying? I want some quality shit, like some track suits.
But I
Got
got
some
some
yeah.
ideas. We really got to link up about that shit because I got some ideas. We could combine forces and make our shit. You could do your thing, but we need the quality. We need the supply. But we'll talk about that. You already.
hmm Hell yeah. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been paying no attention to politics because I feel like they fucking us over. I feel like hey young, fucking Jeezy got this song on the Recession 2 with E40, bruh. I don't really be liking E40 like that. Like I like E40 because I like his voice and shit. And like
40
all his little
Water, shout out.
but I be feeling like E40 don't really be he be sliding sometimes. But this one song he just did with Jeezy, bruh, that nigga was giving me like damn near Scarface. I'm talking about Brad Jordan vibes, you know what I'm saying? But with E40 flow, I was like, oh damn, this shit alright. Real loud, that nigga was crushing the song. I'm like, oh alright.
Yo, E40, the first rapper that I heard of that was in the legal weed. Like
The what?
legal weed. Like right when it was fucking still medical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
That
was
nigga
the
was
first
on
one.
there.
Like
I ain't even gonna lie though. Y'all
16
already know
weed
I'm about to
also.
get my hands in this shit. My hands in. I need my own strain. You feel what I'm saying? I need sponsors. If niggas got rolling papers, we gonna put them on the show. Straight like that. We got it. Fuck it. I'm about to stick with the brand. Hey, I was thinking that I wanted to add some more like layers to this shit too, right? So I was thinking earlier about adding this segment. I think we talked about it before, but it was like a guy code, but I want to call it bro code, right? Because it's certain shit that I be saying during the week when niggas be breaking bro code, and I be wondering if everybody is on the same page. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question, and it's gonna be the first time. All right.
All right.
All right. So we all fucking a little bitch. We might not know about it. We might know about it. Is it bro code to talk about this shit?
What do you mean?
Like, is it bro code to be like, I don't know, like this just to be talking about this shit? Cause I had this situation where, fuck, I'm gonna edit shit out. Fuck that shit. So at my job, these niggas, right? I guess they hitting this little bitch. One nigga was like, he come tell the other little bitch, tell a nigga, I don't know, ask the nigga like, is he fucking her or something? Nigga like, nah. Then these niggas end up fighting. Just cause I guess the business got out there. I don't know what the fuck happened, right? But only reason I knew what happened because I was down there when it happened, but I just keep my mouth closed. Another nigga brought the information to me, and I'm thinking to myself like, well, the little bitch obviously a hoe. You know, this is my synopsis. I'm like, she's obviously a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So everybody drag. You go out of town with her, drag on her. Fuck it. Why the fuck is y'all fighting if everybody fucking?
Oh, somebody emotional. I mean, that's the problem is somebody want her to be their girl, and and she not vibing with that, or they not even approaching it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's usually what's happening. Like if she giving it up like that, I mean, but you never know because she could be telling it that she want to be the nigga girl. You know what I mean? And that
But you can even if a broad telling you that though, and you out here, you know. I
Oh
mean, you know
no,
what I'm
but to
saying?
answer your question, because I didn't. Nah, that's not bro code at all. Like I don't approach. I would never talk to another nigga about a girl that I'm dealing with. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Unless it's some shit like a dude is at her job and keep bothering her or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. But like if she wants to talk to another nigga, I'm not gonna talk to the other nigga like, hey man, you know, I really like her and I would appreciate if you would stop talking to her. You know, what type of shit is that? That's not bro code.
That's
Like,
what I was thinking. Like, niggas be moving so iffy out here. Like, I don't understand. Like, I think that females think that when we say bros before hoes, everybody don't say that, but it's basically a technical, a solid motto between brothers, and you know what I'm saying. Bros before hoes do not mean that bitches come before. I mean, your brothers come before your bitches, but it do mean that. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas need to understand how to put certain shit aside and look at the facts of shit. And like you said, if somebody did get emotional, that's the one thing that you can't do out here with the females is getting your fucking feelings. You can't get in your bag. You got to get some money. For real.
But the thing is, the dudes, I always be laughing because the dudes, they always act like they don't care about the women. And I'll be like, why are you acting like you don't care about somebody you care about, for anybody, man or woman? You know what I mean? That's how you get yourself hurt. Motherfuckers like, oh no, I don't give a fuck about this. I don't give a fuck about
I don't
that.
even give a fuck. No bullshit. I'm gonna tell the
But you
motherfucker
sad.
flat out. I'm like, look, I'm just like feeling shorty. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck you expect a nigga to back up or do anything if
But
you?
how you gonna try to keep a bitch that ain't trying to be kept?
Well, it's that's what I'm saying. So it's different layers. I don't know the exact situation. Is it the fact that he was playing it like, oh, he don't give a fuck and he really do and he mad, or is it that? So that's a whole different situation because she free to do what she want to do if you don't give a fuck. If you treating her like anything, you know what I mean? Like if you like, if she not your girl, why you mad? You ain't made her your girl.
Nah, niggas
For the
got.
word.
He said she for the world. What they say for the streets?
If she for who she wanna be, it's her choice. It's always woman's choice. You know what I mean? So
Nah,
and you ain't made her your girl. She do what she want. She don't owe you nothing. She don't whatever.
Even when you do make them your girl, she don't want to be just for you. She ain't gonna be for you.
No, yeah, well, I'm saying, but that's the situation when then you address her. Cause you don't even have nothing you can say if you ain't made her your girl, cause she's not obligated to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say nothing to nobody. Until she's your girl, and then if she agrees that she's your girl, and then she's still fucking with the other nigga, you don't address the other nigga, you address her.
Fuck that. I'm gonna address both of their ass.
You be like, you fucking my.
Like, hey,
like how that
you
felt.
fucking my bitch. You fucking my bitch, and bitch, you ain't letting him know that you got a nigga. Oh, you know she got a nigga. Like they got a.
Well,
you gotta just deal the whole situation. And at the end of the conversation, I'm done.
Because it's like it don't matter. It's like if my girl is fucking another nigga, I'm not gonna argue with the dude about it. Is all I'm saying.
Fuck no, I'm not. Nah, listen. If this is my bitch, the most I'm gonna do, if it's my bitch, I'm gonna tell a nigga like, oh, this is scrap. Don't call this phone no more, alright? If you feeling froggy, I ain't no bitch. I know I should be addressing my bitch. Drop your location. I'm about to go in the house and talk to her right now. You feel me? Straight like that. I'm gonna dead the whole situation. That way, motherfucker can't say they don't know. Cause if
All right.
So like, oh, all right.
So, but that's so boom. Like your girl might have had friends before y'all got in the situation, and the nigga still hitting her up. You know what I mean? Like, and if she don't know, or you know what I'm saying, it's a situation where she like, oh, he's still calling me. Like I said, if I will fight for my girl, I'm not gonna fight over my girl.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So like, if a guy is bothering her or something like that, I'm willing to fight for her. But
we gonna jump his ass. We gonna hit him too.
Yeah, but if it's like, oh, she can't decide, I'm gonna make the fucking decision. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna be picking and choosing with me.
For sure, ain't no choosing.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like it depends on the situation. So, but the dude is wrong. It's not bro code at all, because he either need to be addressing the girl, or he need to make her his girl. And then once that happens, then you address her. You don't address the dude. The dude's fine. If she's single, like what the fuck? Yeah. You mad? You mad because you ain't lock her down? You mad because she still want to fuck with other niggas? You and your feelings, you upset. Now you want to fight?
Definitely be playing games though. Niggas definitely be in their feelings. Niggas be ugly too though. Niggas be ugly. You know what I'm saying?
They be ugly. They be spending money. They be all vulnerable. Like
yeah.
pillow talking. Come on, man. I know all this shit.
I ain't saying that the niggas be ugly like physical appearance ugly. I'm just saying they just be ugly. Like nigga, you only like it's a difference between being an ugly nigga like Biggie Smalls is a confident, fat, ugly nigga. You feel me?
I'm
It's
saying
levels.
When a
It's
nigga
levels. If you got confidence, you good.
and a attractive woman talk to him, oh he in love, even if he don't.
Oh yeah. But nah, look, niggas be out this motherfucker ugly, bummy, stinking. Bitch give them some pussy, they act like they deserve it. I'm like, bruh, she was
Yeah,
there.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's my woman. Out of here, bro. You think she wanna lock it in with you, nigga? Come on, bro.
Be real, nigga. Fuck talking about it, nigga. Be real.
But he'll fight you.
Hey, that shit be having me crying, bro. I swear to God, like the shit that I see out here on a daily basis. You know what I do now as an adult? Now that I made it past 25, I try to anticipate the stupid shit that niggas be killing each other for and avoid it. And like shit like road rage. I mean, like, you know what? I don't know what kind of day this nigga have. He might have a gun in his car and want to shoot me. I'm not in a shoot him and kill him, mood today. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some shit I be anticipating, like shit with females and shit. I'm like, you know what? Some niggas are killed by the bitch. Fuck a die by the bitch. Some niggas are killed by the bitch. And that's kind of a worse nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's all about, like, I'm not, if you pursuing it, like, if I get married, like, if another guy try to pursue my wife, that's for her to shut that shit down. And then if she try to shut it down, and then he still like stalking type of shit, then you can get me involved type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, if my wife white, I'm gonna just be a couple if she try to go like that.
What? What you say?
I said, if my wife white and she try to go like that, I'm gonna just be a couple. Fuck it. Like,
You gonna let your wife? Man,
go ahead, bang her ass, bang his trick ass bitch out, man.
Got it. To each their own. Like I said, I don't judge as long as y'all happy.
I mean, sitting there, if she wanna go like that bad, and she out here gigging, my shit gonna go straight Hugh Hefner. I'm like, you know what? Bring her some bitches. You wanna go like that and bring her some bitches. I be smoking weed with my feet on motherfuckers' back and shit. You have them fanning me, his leaves and shit.
See, that's my one thing. Like, I don't know, and I just think, and I think more men are able to express this now. But like, I want a wife, but I want like a wife that like girls too. You know what I mean? Like that, and then not like that. That like, oh, I'm bringing girls in, but like that's something we could do together type shit. You know what I mean? That she is interested in, not that I'm putting it on her type shit. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to never have a female do anything that she's uncomfortable with. You know what I mean? Because that shit ain't no fun.
Right.
Like, unless everybody down and into it. To me, at least.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I necessarily, I don't really care. Look, if I get married, when I get married, I gotta marry somebody that's gonna have some fucking fun. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't.
Nigga, be my motherfucking dog, nigga. Fuck, nigga. I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
talking
ain't
about.
trying to hang out with niggas no more. I'm trying to hang out with your ass. You feel me? Like,
exactly.
you feel me? Like, nigga, I realize, like, oh, if I hear some shit going on that's fun, I ain't trying to be thinking, oh, yeah, let me call the guy. I'm trying to be like, yeah, hey, boy, what you doing? I'm trying, this weekend, do some fun ass shit. I'm talking about you gotta be able to, we going paintball and you gotta be with the shit. You feel me? Or I don't know.
But nah, mean, girls now, they just think they just save up for their surgery and they gonna be good. I do, I talk to her, man. I do the other podcast and shit. I be like, y'all funny. Y'all don't even be working
Hey,
on the
look.
characteristics that could get you married. You don't work
Hey, look.
on
Whole time take their ass up to them altitudes and they shit gonna start looking deformed when you keep flying their ass out. But she gonna be lopsided fucking with that science. They better stop.
yeah, man. I'm not trying to marry a girl that gotta have surgery to look good. It's about
Nah,
your
for real.
lifestyle, baby.
Nah,
Like
for
I gotta
real.
get
Like,
you every 5 years. I gotta send you back in for a tune-up. I'm
hey,
good
we
on
can't
that.
just work out. I'm trying to have you looking sweet with the grays. You hear me? You gotta look like that with
Yeah.
the grays.
Hey, on some real shit. I don't even know if I should say.
You can
But like
say it. This hippies and pancakes.
if I'm kicking it with a girl and like her mom is just like real, I'm like, oh, that's what you about to look like. Oh, no, I'm good.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Fake me too. If your mother wasn't really hitting on nothing, I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah. You ain't
yeah.
gonna do that for me. I need to be able to shag and drag when you 50, baby.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. I was like, nah. I was like, you good? I was like, you good?
Cause
I
we
can't
locked
commit to
in. Let's
you.
be real. Cause look. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Like my friends, they see my dad. They'd be like, hey, they be like, you look good, but your dad, oh my God. I be like, yeah, y'all gotta stop what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all like that nigga? They be like, yeah, I'm like, bet, cause that's what I'm about to look like when I'm old.
Exactly.
I'm like, yeah, nigga. I be looking at my father like, yeah, nigga.
Hey yo, but for real, like on some real shit, like if I see a girl and especially if they be like, oh, my mom was bad. She used to be look like this back in the day, but like that motherfucking chain shit. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. She
Nah,
was
for
bad.
real.
I'm straight.
I ain't even gonna lie though, yeah. I see some of the girls like from school growing up now. I be like,
What happened?
man, what the fuck, man? You was mean as shit to me in school. Ugly ass. Mean as shit to me in school. Bad
I know
ass.
exactly what you thought. So I already had a high school reunion, right? My 10 year.
Oh man.
My 10 year. Dog. I was like, damn, you used to be like one of the best looking girls in school. What
I'd have
happened?
had to come in there motherfucker playing motherfucking Drake trophies walking in that bitch. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Man,
I be like, dang, y'all looking wild as shit up in here, old, bald. Damn, nigga.
man, man, I'm telling you, man. Oh
Like
man.
real shit.
I
Niggas
mean
looking
shit.
crazy as shit.
But you
And
know,
I already know young people. Yeah, I don't like to judge people or nothing like that. Like I had a conversation over the weekend about this from a person who got a different view on the struggles, and they was like, I understand you for the people, but all the people don't want such and such and such and such. But I'm not for the people that don't want, with what I'm saying, freedom. Like the fuck I look like. I'm not about to make nobody be free that don't want to be free.
right.
You feel me? If you want to be a slave, I mean, what? Like, what do you want me to do if a person want to be a worker? I'm gonna start a business and employ him. Like, what? I
Yeah.
don't want to be a worker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just
That's exactly
realistic.
right.
And if somebody come work for me and they decide that, boom, they get an idea and it's something they can level up and I can help make them a boss, I'm gonna make them a boss. Why? Because now I'm a founder of that. Just like what you said, like with Gucci and all his children. You feel me? These gonna be my brainchild, like my brain children. I mean, I say child, my brain children. You feel me? Like I gave these niggas they start in this, and this. You feel me? Like I'm not even that type of person that's trying to enslave anybody. I be trying to wake niggas up when they trying to follow me and just when you can tell when a person just awaiting orders.
Mm-hmm.
Like they the type of person that can just like, hey, just go stand there and do this, and they can do that. I
Yep.
don't like people like that. I like people that what I'm saying, want to take initiative around me, because then it means like it's less work on myself. Because it's like now I can turn down how much brain power I'm using because you doing as much work as I need you to be doing. I don't gotta watch you or micromanage. You know what I'm saying? But
I do.
the slave mentality, we can't break that. That's something that has to be broken. You gotta want to break that.
Well,
Everybody get the same knowledge. We hear the same shit all the time. Willie Lynch, we all hear this shit. If you don't go looking, that's on you.
but see, I think it's a little bit different between the slave mentality and the worker mentality, because it's a lot of people who are workers, and that's fine. They good people, and I could fuck with some good workers. I actually am looking for good workers because I'm gonna put their ass to work. You know what I mean? And that's where they comfortable in their life. And like I said, any boss needs good workers. But the slave mentality for me are the people who just won't do anything unless it's given to them. Everything has to be provided to them. They're not going to look for a job. They're not going to find education. Like you said, it's out there to find if you really want to find it. You know what I mean? And that slave mentality is that no, nothing's going to ever change. Nothing I do matters because somebody else controls my life. But a good worker still go out and look for a job. And once they at work, they're going to do their job to their best of their ability. They just not are going to find the jobs to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, like I don't, cause I don't. A few years ago on the Breakfast Club, Dame Dash had like a famous rant when he was talking about if you ain't a
Hustle
boss, I
for
don't
a
respect you. Huh?
oh nah,
No,
go ahead. If you ain't a boss, I don't respect you. Go ahead.
yeah, like if you ain't a boss, I don't respect you. And I thought about that for a long time. I was like, I understand what he's saying in one aspect, but in the same sense, you couldn't be so what you saying that everybody that work for you, you don't respect them? You know what I mean? And anybody who
Nah,
works for me,
but
I
but
respect them. If you
but
working for me,
I feel like that too though, because if you don't even have the mindset to be the boss of your own situation within a system, I don't respect it. You can't be in a system and still on have that slave mind. You feel me? Like that hive mind. You know what I'm saying? Like we share the mind of you don't think outside the box. You let other people do the thinking for you. That's when you're not a boss. Not because
well,
you're
I
not
mean,
the boss.
like I say, it's not as far as because basically how he said it is, if you have a boss, I don't respect you.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
like, damn, but you employ people, so you telling your employees you don't respect them almost. You know what I mean?
I mean,
And I was like, I feel them in a way, but it's like, nah, because anybody, like I said, anybody who worked for me, I show you the utmost. I try to, at least, you know what I mean, and then try to help lead or motivate you in a way so you can, if it's in your characteristic, to become a boss, because leadership is a skill.
right.
Everybody doesn't have it. Like everybody just can't run shit. Leadership is a skill. It's not in their characteristics. It's not in their nature to be a leader.
But I be feeling like the way our society is set up, or certain cultures within companies set up, to where people think that they don't really cultivate leadership either. Companies don't really cultivate leadership a lot. Like nobody want niggas to potentially be able to get a chance to lead them either. They be trying to cap them.
Well, yeah, like I said, because a good worker is hard to find, and if you find one, they try to keep you. I've been held back a lot from superiors who want to keep me with them instead of me getting to do what I would want to do instead. You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah,
"Nah, I want you with me." But I mean, I'm gonna find a way.
I've been dealing with shit like that at work myself. Just little shit like I be making decisions like the other day. We was working too long. Like we work, 16 hours. That's a double. After 16 hours, you need to be coming off the clock. And motherfucker, we do a lot of driving and traffic shit. So you got to be very alert. I got a replacement try to get a replacement for my crew, but they ended up replacing one person. And then they was like, well, he said he can work. We can send him back. I'm saying, if y'all know the rules is we can't work past a certain amount of time, why are you gonna send him back? So
I
I
mean,
told him, I said, look, as the lead on this job, he can't come back to my site. He has to go to his hotel and go to sleep. So he's like, well, I work on finding some more people. They said the job only 4 more hours. Do you think you can make it? Do I think I can make it? If you don't send anybody, can I leave? No. What are you talking about
right.
then? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Can I make it? Do I have a choice? And I'm out here we just like, really trying to keep everybody warm. You gotta think they stand out here 2 hours at a time. It's like 32 degrees at night. Like, come on, bro. That's too much. That's too much, man. Like, it's like this. It's just like do right by people. You know what I'm saying? Help people out. Like we had all this time we working. We got 16 hours. A 30-minute break is not enough for 16 hours. Like
Yeah.
that ain't enough.
I
That's
don't
not
really
enough. 30 minutes.
think that's legal. I think you
You
can
said,
supposed to get a 30-minute every 6 hours you work. I think.
yeah, I mean, man, look, I be making decisions, bro, and I put a lot of people before me. Somebody told me that I had to stop doing that, but I think that the only way that I'm gonna be able to have peace in my life, because I ain't looking for happiness. Happiness is an idea. I'm looking for peace. You know what I'm saying? You gonna find happiness when you grateful about the shit that you get. You gonna find happiness. Like that shit come and go. Nigga be happy now. I'm unhappy right now. They be happy. I'm unhappy right now. Like nigga, happiness ain't really nothing. I just need peace. And I get my peace when I feel like I speak for other people or I do for other people. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when I do that, God always make a way for me. And I be in my job thinking like I speak up for myself and other people all the time and hear the plights that people be having in our company and not even word it properly. And they still be acting like they got a problem. I'm like, bro, you can't have a problem when you telling me that you're cultivating leadership here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a leader here. You feel me? I think about people like, bro, I'll be on my job when it's cold. I'll run and go do coffee runs, and that shit come right out my pocket. I don't ask the company for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas cold outside. I ain't gotta guess if a nigga cold. Niggas cold as shit out here. You feel me? Like the fuck, I'm gonna go get hot chocolate, coffee, whatever. You feel me? Something to make this nigga warm, tea, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be trying to do people wrong because I already know how this shit go, and I feel like I do display great leadership qualities if I should say so myself. But even this is not my first job. You know what I'm saying? Well, I really kind of like step up and do shit for the job. I don't get why I don't get this. Like I don't get this shit as an adult. I be like, man, I don't understand this shit. What the fuck do
What?
y'all want?
What don't you understand?
Like what the fuck do they be wanting? Like when they want leaders, what do they want? Like yes men? Cause like some people I be saying in
Some
position.
people. Some people.
Yeah, cause some people I say in position, I be like, damn, you just like me. How the fuck you get there? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get there, you feel me? Like what the fuck
Nah,
did
I
you do?
mean, it's a whole bunch of like it just depends on the different level shifts in the culture at whatever company that it is. But yeah, some people just want yes men. Some people want you to follow whatever their instruction is blindly, not question anything, just go along. And those people they will put in charge of other people. Like I say, everybody's not a leader just because you're in a position of authority. Like your job may just be to tell them whatever somebody else said, and whatever happened may happen. Like you're not here to think. You just here to say what you here to be somebody to tell them my instructions. You know what I mean? So I can talk to one person, and then you could talk to 30 people.
Man, look, I be in the field all the time doing this shit. I be having people call me, bruh, and they be like talking to me like real crazy at work. It's um like the operations staff, I guess you would call them. I'm like, bruh, I be having to be like, look, what is going on with the relationship between the levels of, I guess, these tiers of it? Like, why is people so fucking anti or mean? Like, y'all gotta tighten the fuck up. They always be acting like I'm mean. I'm not. I'm like an aggressive person towards peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hello.
you seek out peace aggressively. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, look, man. Like if I am a bully, I'm a bully for peace. Like I'm the bully that's gonna be like, hey, stop. We all gonna have fun, all right? Bet. That's me. Like I'm not the type of person. Like I'm not no. I don't want shit to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I think you know what? In my mind, I'm TJ Detweiler on Recess. That's me. I don't know if you remember that show. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
That's me in my mind. You feel me? I'm for the people all the time, and sometimes I gotta get a little aggressive with people because I be trying to wake them up. Cause I be like, look, I'm not the type of nigga you need to be trying to be mean to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to have a good day today, just like you. For real shit. Everybody, I want everybody to have a good day every day. But that's why I need to empower myself. I'm looking for a move, man. I'm looking for some places to throw some concerts actually in 2021. Outside, you know, starting the spring. The spring's about to be back around the corner soon, sometime. So I'm looking for some places, some venues, you know, we can do outside where we can have people still spaced out with masks on. Ain't no sense of still sitting the fuck in the house. I don't know. They
I
say they
think
got vaccines. I heard.
yeah, I think until the vaccine. But I don't know. You think they're gonna make everybody quarantine until you say you got the vaccine?
No, I'm gonna think that I'm not getting the vaccine, so y'all might not want to be my friend no more. Y'all can let me know. We can still do Zooms. 'Cause I'm not getting that shit. I'm not getting that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can't, bro. I feel like this. If everybody around me gets the vaccine and I don't have the vaccine, then I'm not a threat to them, and they're not really. They're more of a threat to me, and I'm willing to take that chance because I've already be living with active threats every day. So what the fuck is COVID? I already been running around scared of this shit for almost a year now.
Shout out.
Like, yeah, this shit like the gang green gang, bro. Like you can't see this shit though, but it's just chasing your ass around. Like no
I
bullshit. You get to just like really looking like monk around this bitch.
I know they're gonna I don't they already currently make kids have flu shots to go to school?
No, no.
They don't have to get flu shot.
My brother has not been vaccinated, bro,
Oh, okay.
and never get sick. Like,
Because
like,
I'm thinking they probably do some shit where kids gonna have to get it before they can go to school. Cause you got to get your hepatitis shots or something.
you know, if it's certain because of religion, if it's certain chemicals or shit they using in vaccines,
Well,
you
yeah,
don't have to get it.
unless it's for religious reasons, then you're required. I think I'm not 100 on that, but I'm pretty sure it's going to like even if they don't do it for that, they're gonna be like, all right, in order to come to this concert, you got to show your vaccination. Because like right now, it's a lot of events and stuff that are being held.
They're gonna be like I am Legend, World
Yeah, I
War Z.
understand. You know, they still gonna want control. This is the most
Yeah.
control. They look. Like I said, however long ago, on episode like 10 or some shit like that.
Damn.
Like
40.
it ain't going to end till next year, and ain't going to end till we get a new president.
Hey, look
Like,
though,
check the tape.
we need another president. I'm not fucking with Biden right now either though, young.
Biden might be
Cause
the
look,
Trojan horse.
it's all good.
You
I'm
gotta
not
become
fucking
my
with
love.
Biden right now either. So we looking for our next champion, man. I need Jay-Z to stand up. I'm about to write this nigga a letter. For real shit. I'm like, brother, can you please? Can you please run for president? They just had Trump in there. How bad can you do?
But I think they more aware of the sacrifices that they have to give up. Probably don't want to.
The privacy and shit, right?
That's what Oprah said. She ain't do this shit. She's like, nah, I don't need them digging through my whole family history and shit.
Yeah, no bullshit.
I worked on hiding this for a while. I'm cool.
No bullshit.
Yeah. So,
Nah, that's crazy.
yeah, cause
I don't know what they gonna do. They need another man. What the fuck, Andrew Yang? He ain't got another running him. What the fuck?
probably it's looking like they what's her name in New York?
Who?
The chick, the young lady that was a bartender, AOC.
She's a bartender.
She was a bartender.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. She out here. She trying to be the next one up there.
She's positioning to be you know, one of the leaders in the party coming forward. Them in the it's what it is. It was something like 5 women elected for the first time, and they banded together. They were like the coalition or something.
I ain't even gonna lie. I can I can fathom a decent Republican president, but they gotta be good. I'm not all for Democrat or Republican anymore. At all, actually. I'm not even gonna say anymore. I can fathom a good fucking Republican
Me too.
president because they come up first of all, like even Andrew Yang said it. They know how to market the laws differently to the people to get us to vote for them too. Like calling something Initiative 71 and then the Legalized Marijuana Act, 2 different names. I'm not saying that those two are like what that is. I just like threw that shit out there. But like even saying that, like even having that to sell to the people to get them to vote on, you feel me? Like Democrats kind of like want to be too fucking smart.
Well, I was
And
talking to
they confuse people.
I was talking to some people like so I'm independent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't subscribe to any political party. I try to vote on my interest of whoever is best for me. But I was talking to some people about the fact that a lot of Democrats really have tricked us because they have had they've been in position of power, and they in these positions of power have not like Republican or Democrat, we've been fucked up for however long. These neighborhoods been having these incarceration rates and these murder rates and these crime rates for 40, 50 years. And whoever's been in
Right.
office, it hasn't been addressed. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's like to have the same crimes happen year after year and nobody is actually trying to work at the root of the problem. So
That's because
until that's
these old ass good old boy presidents, man. These good
yeah,
old boy ass.
but a lot of times the president isn't going to affect you on a day to day unless you're working for the federal government or you are in one of these places that
Shit.
are
I thought that until I was in
under
jail
federal
and the
order.
motherfuckers did a lockdown, that government shutdown shit. Bruh, I was supposed to get the fuck out of jail, and I had to sit there like an extra like fucking 3 weeks, bruh, all
Like I
because some of
said,
that shit.
unless you in the federal system, that's a federal like that's basically people that work for the federal government.
Yeah.
Like so, presidential orders they affect the federal workers all the time. So like if you in that system, other than that, uh, your president isn't gonna like his day-to-day decisions aren't gonna affect you unless you're like in the military, federal worker, in federal custody or some shit like that. Different shit like that. But and most of the stuff that the president does is not going to come through until like years later. You don't see the effects. Like Obamacare, that's pretty much going to be impossible. Well, not impossible, but it'd be really hard to get rid of because now so many Americans are on it. It's just like Social Security. It's entrenched now. So it's a lot. It's a lot, but I think a president does more than just lead the country in I'm thinking about America like a business because it is. But it doesn't just lead the country in its military and its strategy, but in its just like its overall what's the word for it? You know what I mean? Like the dignity of the country. That's
Yeah,
the
like they the
thing
big
that I feel.
representative. Like nigga, you was the avatar for the country, nigga.
Yeah, you represent us, and that's the problem I really have with Trump. It's like more than like just the respect.
You got us looking like some dickheads, bro.
Yeah, you got
You
us
got us
looking
fucked up.
crazy, and like, so I talk to Trump supporters all the time. Like I know a lot of good people that are Trump supporters, but I just never really understand how they don't get why people have issues with him. I'm like,
It was fun. It was funny
I
at
don't
first.
get it. Yeah, it is funny, but I don't think our president should look funny.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it
think
was
our
funny at first, but
I
then
don't think he should be a
when
clown.
when I feel like shit is like the police out here cracking niggas heads and he don't really give a fuck and it's like, all right, so you think that's funny? All right, well, fuck Donald
Yeah,
Trump, you know what I'm saying? And
and but he's saying it's a
fuck
joke.
whatever else you saying. Because a lot of people feel like be coming at it like Black Lives Matter, and that shouldn't be a thing, or talk about us still rioting and or looting. Look, we ain't got shit. We ain't got shit. You ain't give a shit. We gonna take that shit. You feel what I'm saying? The system is set up right. It's set up straight, right? That these people got insurance on their shit that they lost goods, right? All right, well we stimulating the fucking economy. Fuck you talking about? Like this
He
the
still
same
got to
shit
pay deductibles.
that you see over and over. This shit basically like Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying? The stories you heard about Robin Hood when the people not getting fed, so the people who don't have go and take and give to the people that have. You know what I'm saying? And like we talked about before, it's like I don't. It is a war of race, but it's a war of classes too, man. It's the haves and the have-nots because there's people out here fucked up and broke.
I think that is the real thing that's going on. That is the war of classes. That's all
Yeah,
that's going on.
that's the next
That's
civil
the
war.
real
What
thing
everybody
that
don't see.
separates us.
Yeah, the reason that see, but not only are they trying to make it seem like, all right, they trying to turn police brutality to only make it seem like Black Lives Matter when police brutality affects affects this many people. I'm talking about the impoverished ones, the Latinos in our community, the impoverished whites, the impoverished Asians, anybody that's living in impoverished communities. It don't matter if you Chinese and you come move around Southeast. If the police see you around here, you dress like this or whatever, you dress fly or whatever, they gonna press you out like you black, like you from here. They don't. It's not about. It's not always about race. Sometimes it's about, you know what I'm saying, class, how they see with the neighborhoods that they riding through.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
mean, I
saying?
think of course a black man, because studies have shown a black man, no matter how he's dressed, is normally treated a little bit worse. Or black people, I would say, not just
Always.
but
Always.
because we can have the same outfit on and we're gonna be profiled differently than a white person, an Asian person. So that's one of the things that's like when you say white privilege, it's the privilege not to have extra scrutiny on you. You know what I mean? That extra pressure on when
But
you walk into the store,
you can't
everybody's
even abolish an idea. You cannot abolish an idea or an ideology. That's the one thing people don't even get. If somebody have it in their mind that their kind, they want to let their kind have a little more leeway, you can't wipe that out. I mean, you can try to pick them out and weed them out and weed them out, but it's like weeds. You know what I'm saying? Them shit's gonna spread. They gonna grow. Like that shit is dead. Like
well,
that
yeah,
shit come
nah,
from
but
upbringing.
that's not what I'm more talking about. Like I'm not like I don't really concern myself. Like how can I say it? It's like it's more like we just have that extra obstacle of because like
Nah.
I said, it's about classes, but
Yeah.
it's built to keep more people in lower classes. You know what I mean? Like our country, we have the opportunity to elevate to the top, but it's not a system. It's where it's systematic that if you do X, Y, Z, you're gonna get to the at least at upper middle class. Like most, if you follow the system, you're going to end up in moderate to poverty, damn near in most places. Especially if you don't go through extracurricular education. And that's what I'm talking about. Like we train everybody or we school everybody in this country to the age of 18, 19. Like
And don't
and
be they don't be
fact,
worth shit at
yeah,
that
it
at
don't be worth
18. A lot
shit.
of people don't be worth shit.
That's what I'm
And that
saying.
and
The
it's not
fact that
and it's not that's not an insult to the people. That's an insult to the system.
to the system, exactly. Like it's just like a lot of misuse that I see. That's the stuff that I have a problem with is the misuse
They
that nobody
misappropriating
addresses.
funds. Yeah. That's how
Yeah,
we gotta attack the education system. Like, look how the fuck y'all spending the money. Y'all not even like making schools of engineers. Niggas be in school, they intuitive as shit, young as shit. Why you don't just train them young?
that's
By
the
the time they're 18, they can become productive citizens in society.
exactly why are we waiting and then doing this extra stuff? It's like
Put them,
you
put them in debt and shit.
well, it's I mean it's supposedly for the greater overall of each person, but I'm looking at it like with the pandemic, like how much money does each I think I said this on the other part, how much money does a school get for each student? It gotta be a few like 10, 15, $20,000. Like it'll be cheaper to give all of that money to one teacher and you get better quality work, you know what I mean? You got less students to focus on and everything. But the money is not spent like that. Teachers
Nope.
still coming out of pocket. They making $50,000 a year. If they lucky, they starting off at 40 and $38,000 and shit like that. How you gonna
Right.
get your best and brightest starting people off at a salary you can't even pay your education? And then unless you got a master's degree,
Right.
like a master's degree, how many years of school? That's what 6 years of schooling. So how much debt is that to get what 70,000, 60,000? I don't know.
They be working the people, man. We don't have no quality in our education system. People always talking about forgiving the debts or all this shit, man. Give them motherfuckers quality if you gonna put them in debt. At least give them a way to build, get out that shit. That way you keep the business going.
Yeah.
The education system, they gonna still get funding. Kids gonna still go to college. They gonna be able to pay the debts off when they finish.
I'd rather have one teacher teach 10 kids and have pay $10,000 per kid and then give them 100,000. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a better quality person. They're gonna be more motivated to keep the job, to do better, and you get more focus on the education. You get better results, I think. But I mean, so I was looking up how to get the initiatives on the ballots, the ballot initiatives.
Right.
And it's as simple as it's a signatures, but you basically have to write it up as a hearing. And the one thing
Right.
in DC that you can't do anything that appropriates funds for budgets. So you can't say I'm gonna spend money on anything, but you can say that like you could say that like uh this law is no longer be legal. This thing that hit this section 2(1)(a), the illicit mushrooms act or whatever. They was like
Right.
take that off the books. We don't want that no more. So
Right.
you could kind of like you could put statutes on officers. But I was just thinking of how you could enact it. So you could create laws or bylaws that could control officer conduct, like, or so say for instance like the Mirandizing, reading a person their rights. You can maybe change what the words are that they have to say or add office. You know what I mean?
Hey, what? Well, I feel like when at any time if the cops gonna feel like that they gonna lock somebody up and they
Mhm.
do got Mirandize them, that when they say you got the right to an attorney, I be feeling like that the attorneys that they have available, they attorneys need to be available. Public defenders that get
Mhm.
paid by the public, they need to be available to come and represent their attorney. Their client ASAP.
Man, the public defenders, that's a whole nother system because they overwork, and they went to law school. So they got even more debt, and
Yeah.
they get, I think, something like $400 per case, $400 to $500 per case. And it's not really based upon the amount of time you spend on the case. It's just like per case, you know what I mean? So,
Oh, it don't matter if they win or lose.
right. So they're not really motivated to
They don't
give you the best service
give you
possible.
quality representation. Yeah.
Exactly. So like if you got a public defender, they're more apt to give a plea deal or something like that because it's like, all right, like let's plead this out, and that's how people always get bargained and tossed it. Man, listen, man, that shit be crazy.
Railroad.
All right, I'm gonna give you these three. I'm gonna tell them to take the plea and plead guilty. You just let this one off. That's gonna give me this extra 5,000 type shit. Like it be flips
Extra
and
money
flops and
on
shit
that.
like that. Like all that shit is crazy. Like and people don't know that stuff, and it's just like the system. The system is built to keep people fucked up. Not to
Yeah.
not to, and that's what I'm saying. It's not built to propel people that are fucked up to not be fucked up. It's built to keep people reliant, keep people dependent, and keep you in a situation that you need a handout.
So that
And
means we gotta get rid of the good old boys.
I
'Cause that's
mean,
their way.
yeah, I mean, it's
We
networks.
gotta
We just build our own networks. My thing is,
yeah.
I'm focused on building my own network. I'm to not be relying on anybody, and then just build my
Jeezy
own network
said
and provide my own
Jeezy said we
opportunities that
gotta
way.
burn this bitch down.
Huh?
Gotta burn this bitch down. Jeezy said we gotta burn this bitch down and rebuild it like Rome. And he right though. Cause the old republic is fucked up. Like this is we still living under the government that separated itself from the crown. They didn't acknowledge us. We have to rebuild. Like we have to start over. You know
No,
what I'm saying? Like
but what I'm saying is rebuild. We don't have to burn shit down. We can take it over because we are the country. The people are the country. So like we gotta understand the thing with this election did more than anything taught more people how the country actually works. You know what I mean? We gotta understand how the country works and then use it to our advantage. Like I again go back to Dick Cheney, he said, I don't break the law, I make the law. You know what I mean? He understands how the country works, so you can do whatever you want. That's why I'm talking about the ballot initiative. I'm trying to understand how the country works, so we can make the country work for us, change the system from within. Like it's set up to be changed, and of course they have a lot of red tape to do it, but it can be done. I mean, yeah, burning it down probably could expedite that though.
Probably can expedite that process, huh?
Yeah, but you're going to lose some people on both sides whenever that happens. Whenever it's war, you lose good people on both sides. So, I mean, sacrifices. It is what it is.
He said sacrifices.
I mean, that's what you got to do. People think you're gonna get things without giving something up. At the bare minimum, you gotta give up time.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people don't want to do that though.
Not at all.
Like, I've had people that said they need jobs. I'd be like, all right, come here and be at this place at this time. And they're like, oh, nah, can you reschedule this for me? You be like, you don't have a job, but you won't, whatever you got going on, you can't drop that to get employment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's that? So, I don't know.
Niggas don't have the right priorities. Hey, we got 40 fucking episodes in. I appreciate y'all, man, as usual. B, QA, we out.
40 on them.
Gotta get the fuck up.